Welcome to Dirty Laundry.
Hola.
Is it the first of the month yet? November 27th, Tuesdays, Dirty Laundry. We talking everything out, you know, getting it popping.
S.E.X.
S.E.X. S.E.X.
Move the kids. Tell the kids, get out the room.
The top tune tonight is not for the kids. Please remove them from the room immediately.
Yeah.
Can y'all be specific? Because I'm a virgin and I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Boobs and tattoos is a virgin, okay?
Okay. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm boobs and tattoos, by the way. Welcome to Dirty Laundry.
I'm Kim Barbie.
I'm Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, tell us what's going on. Before we get started, let's break it down. Let's
Air it out. Dirty Laundry.
Let us know exactly what we shouldn't and should say. What's wrong today?
I'm in my feelings.
Why?
Because we ain't have an intro.
Sometimes it be like that. We're going to get through it. You know what I mean? We'll keep moving. Shout out to David, the producer.
Yeah, I know I'm
keep moving. Brat. But in the meantime and in between time,
I'm ready to get into it.
look at him. This is too much. I'm stressed out.
So, as we always kick off the show, we're going to get into the dirty, which is our news and entertainment segment. Y'all ready?
I'm listening.
Okay. So it's kind of a running theme this week of celebrities who often catch a lot of flack. There's people always talking about what's going on with these same people often.
I bet y'all know who him is, but I ain't going to say.
Let's talk about Chris Brown.
Dang, I should have bet you. I could have made some money that quick.
Chris actually deleted his Twitter page just the other day after an exchange with a female comedian. It all started after Chris tweeted a picture of himself saying, "I look old as F. I'm only 23. The comedian actually responded saying, "I know, being a worthless piece of doo-doo can really age a person." So, of course, Chris retaliates, and
he always retaliates.
He can't help it.
He is so light-skinned and emotional.
He from VA.
But no, guys, come on.
He from VA.
Like, you on Twitter, you got millions of followers. Why are we still arguing with these people?
He's 23.
That don't change anything.
Justin Bieber did the whole pregnancy thing.
Taylor Swift, that don't mean he lashed out on Twitter and deleted his Twitter because one comedian said something.
You got grown people deleting their Twitters, though.
You don't even take these comedians seriously. Because
got people older than him delete their Twitters. Come on.
Let me say this, though. He actually really did show his age with the things that he was tweeting. He actually threatened to defecate on the lady's face.
He is so light-skinned.
And give her pink eye from doing so.
He ain't say all that, did he?
Yeah, he did. His exact tweet was, "Mom says hello. She told me not to shart in your mouth. She wants it right on your retina, pink eye." So it's like, you are a public figure. You cannot do these types of things.
He's bored, y'all. He's so bored.
Well, now he's not on Twitter, so we don't have to worry about that type of ignorance.
He'll be back
for a while.
He'll be back.
He will, when he has something to promote.
He'll be back.
Whatever Chris Brown.
Whatever Rihanna says.
All right. Nicki Minaj. How do you guys feel about Nicki first?
I don't like her.
You ready for me? She is a money-making honey.
That's
all. I mean, and let's be honest. It's about being an entertainer. She entertains no matter where she is. Every interview, every show, every concert, every promo, every goddamn walk in the park.
I ain't talking about that because you can't discredit her. My thing is her personality. Do you see a difference from Nicki back in the day when she rocking rainbow jeans and ruby red weave to Nicki now that she's Alexander McQueen?
What is wrong? What are you saying? What are you asking? Is what wrong? Is the fact that
Let's get to her story.
She's a B word. And
what she do?
Not fair. Not fair. You can't call it a B word for being a boss.
Okay.
Does the B word stand for boss? Because that's what she is.
Nicki Minaj went on The Breakfast Club this past week, and she basically berated the whole entire cast, asking why they did not have her music ready to be cued, why they hadn't purchased her perfume, they only preferred to smell it. It was just,
oh wow. They
gave her the wrong brand of turkey bacon. Like, she's on some straight diva stuff, and it's like,
so
Nicki.
this is before the show, before the interview, the actual
No,
interview.
this was the interview.
Okay.
She didn't care that they were on the air.
So, let me get this
Breakfast Club is in New York, so a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
It's not
Hot
here, but you can pull up,
Breakfast Club. Shout out
you
to
can download iHeartRadio and pull it up.
Okay, so I'm just saying, for somebody who does not eat, you know, I don't eat pork. So if somebody was to bring me a sandwich with regular bacon, I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't eat this. You know, just how she handled. She didn't blast on him. She just said, I don't eat this brand.
But
and I don't think you know what you eat. Her and Charlamagne have that type of relationship. If you could tell, you know some of it. Let's tell that he's a barb.
We all know
See, the God is a barb. So the way he talks to Nikki is not going to necessarily be the same that she might talk to Angela or she might talk to Envy, which are the other two. For those who don't know, they are the other two hosts on the show. Right. She did blast on everybody, everybody personally got their own dose of how she felt. But I do feel like, you know, the turkey bacon, if I don't like the turkey bacon, I just don't like it. Don't bring me there. I don't want it.
Yeah. But did you see the reality show? All 3 parts. Nikki was complaining.
And she also, in the interview, in the Breakfast Club interview, she also said that they already had agenda, and they already knew what shots they wanted.
Every artist does that, though. So they already know exactly what artists want.
It's TV. Period. Let's think about, let's take that show with a grain of salt, and let's know that she didn't, every shot, it wasn't 24/7. It wasn't showing every single thing. Yes, it showed when she was late for a couple of shows, but who's not? Let's just, you know, I like Nikki. She's doing her job, and that's.
Shout out to Nikki. Humble yourself. That's
because she didn't like turkey bacon, the soft turkey bacon.
I don't like her.
I get a thank you for bringing you turkey bacon to her. You're doing your job. You get an interview. That's not even necessary.
I'm with you. Pumpkin don't like Nikki,
so I don't have nothing really nice to say at all.
Moving on from Nikki.
All right, what's next?
Alicia, if I ain't got your man keys.
I don't like her either. Home wrecker. Home wrecker.
Period.
Alicia actually spoke out in a recent interview, dismissing all claims that she took Swiss Beats from Mashonda. I'm just saying that they actually were not together during the time where they initially hooked up. Skip forward a couple days later. Of course, Mashonda responds, stating that they were very much together, and it's very insulting for Alicia to, for one, still be coming out in public speaking about it, but also blatantly lying, which is respectable. But my thing is, at this point, this was about how many years ago?
They got kids. Like they married.
4 or 5
At least
4. I'm gonna say 4. You think 2?
I mean, I'm saying at least 2. I don't know. I don't think she's a home.
Maybe like at that lady husband years ago.
But did you see her on the front of the Jet? Did anybody? She's on the front of the Jet.
That's the interview.
Yeah, but she was saying that she didn't. They weren't together at all. So she don't know why they calling her a home wrecker and why she's being, you know, accused of stealing somebody's man.
She don't know.
She don't know. She don't remember.
She don't remember getting pregnant while he wasn't even divorced yet. She don't remember that
he was still married. It's Swiss Beats' fault. He was the one in love with Mashonda, not Alicia.
It's not to argue over Swiss Beats at this point anyway. He looks like Toucan Sam, and I don't have time.
That's your opinion.
Move on.
No, he's way too light-skinned, but he do got a lot of money, and that's what matters.
Is Swiss cute?
These days.
Swiss cute.
I don't know.
So you don't get gonzo from the Memphis, but okay.
His cheeks go in, don't it?
I don't know.
He look kind of like Ken, if you ask me.
Oh, wow.
Don't.
So you know how she
don't. I'm just saying a little bit. You put it, you know, put it a little to the, lean to the side a little bit. I'm just saying.
Let's move on.
What else? Let's get to the next.
Anyway, I'm actually ready to get into the top 10 because that just threw me off.
Top 10, top 10.
All right, well, tonight's topic is S.E.X. And if y'all want to call in and chime in with us, you can call 804-915-5202. Or you can tweet us. Ken.
Top 10
mood killers.
Tonight, the top 10 is the top 10 mood killers. So this is that stuff I don't like. I don't have time for it. It's not going to happen. You bring me
What are you talking about? What? You mean mood killers doing what?
For one, if we down doing what we got to do, and you
do
any of this, I'm out.
Wow.
It's a deal breaker. This ain't happening.
These deal breakers.
That's that word. The deal
in that order.
Yep.
Y'all ready?
Number 10.
Number 10. Your session has a public invite. Let me explain.
Break it down.
Now, a lot of people are into public sex. There's nothing wrong with that. To each his own. Do what you do. However, if we choose to be in the privacy of your home, and I just so happen to glance over as we're doing what we do, and I see your dog Fido giving me a blankest of blank stares, it's like, I'm uncomfortable. Why is your dog looking at me?
My dog. My dog's a bit overbearing, so I could understand.
Put it down.
My dog is a bit
That just killed the mood.
Also, this applies with children. I mean, I would prefer for them not to be in the other room, but of course we can't really control that at all times. It all depends on circumstance. But make sure that they're secure. If I'm looking over to the left and little Johnny is standing in the doorway, staring at me, wondering why I'm bent like a gymnast, we have an issue. And now you're being questioned. So you need to make sure that your children, your dog, all of them are gone. Because we're not doing that. I don't have time.
Narrow. I get you.
So you said your dog is overbearing.
You My dog will, if he sees something going on and he don't lie, he's gonna be right there. He's gonna be right there on the bedside, wondering what is going on. Yeah. And it can be a bit embarrassing. So I just get him out of there. The kids. You better train them kids. They need some discipline. Yeah, have some control over your kids.
Put them to bed.
Have some
Before
control.
we go to bed, put them to bed.
Before you invite me over, make sure the kids and the dogs take care of.
They're supposed to be asleep anyway. I'm not understanding that.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about at the door. We're doing what?
The mood should have never got there anyway.
Not if the kids were still up.
Yeah.
Well, that's one reason why I won't have any anytime soon.
Right. Number 9.
Number 9. In the top 10 mood killers. You're a waiter in the bedroom. So, you know when you go to a restaurant, of course your waiter is constantly checking on you, making sure you're okay, making sure you're comfortable. They're making sure they're doing their job. Now, there's definitely a certain thing as over-attention, especially in the bedroom. So if we're doing our thing, it's fantastic that you care so much about your partners, how comfortable they are, and being attentive to them, but don't check in with me every 5 minutes asking me, how is everything? You good? Am I putting too much weight on you? Is the position okay? Don't give me that.
I'm good.
Like,
if it's something wrong, I'm going to let you know what's going on.
Right. If you're checking in,
all these questions.
If you're checking in with me every time you're checking your genitals and moving everything, I don't have time for that.
You ain't got no control. If you can't get past 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, you gotta ask me, am I okay? No, the question is,
checking on me like the rent is due tomorrow, girl. Like,
I ain't got it. Not today.
What are we doing?
Not today.
If I want dessert, I will let you know once we're done. Don't ask me as we're going.
We still eating appetizers, so you talking about dessert?
Hello.
Don't
check in on me.
Number 8.
Number 8, machine wash kissing. Okay. So, kissing is supposed to be
look, I'm sitting right here like...
Kissing is supposed to be an intimate act. It sort of sets the tone for what's to come and lets you know that you have a clear attraction to each other and where it's going. However, if I feel like your tongue just launched into my mouth on spin cycle and I'm receiving like a taunt...
on spin cycle.
And I'm receiving like a tonsil scrubbing, we have an issue. Like, I'm not... All that? No.
Please, no.
Is that like bad sex?
That's a part of... Kissing is a part of sex. I think so. It's foreplay. So it's like...
Yeah.
Don't do all that. I'm letting you know you will not get no more kisses from me. If it's all that, I ain't got time for it. Not tonight. I ain't doing it.
So you with tonsil scrubbing? Are you with that?
No.
You what? No what?
I don't want all that. I don't need you kissing on me like that.
So you don't want to kiss
on me? A peck is fine. A peck is fine. But once you get into all that other stuff, and
I just be thinking about all that stuff that's it's too much going on in there for you to be putting that all in, you know, over here. I ain't myself. Number 7.
Yeah, that'll kill the mood.
All right, so number 7, again, we're running through the top 10 mood killers. Inappropriate or forceful gestures.
Like what?
Meaning what?
So, newsflash, boys. I'm pretty sure your partner knows when you want them to touch your penis. So if you're making out at home, 20 minutes have passed, and she still hasn't touched your crotch, chances are she probably wasn't going to. So, therefore...
I just got there.
Hold on. Therefore, do not pull my hand towards your genitals. Do not push my head towards your genitals. Don't do any of that. Because then I'm going to blow you off, and it's not the way that you want me to blow you off. At that point, I'm leaving. So don't force me into any situation. You let that happen naturally.
I ain't never had that happen, so I really...
You never had nobody try to grab your head and move
I've never had a person push my head down. Like, You know, if you push, that's OD. That's so thirsty, and that would turn me off completely.
Right, exactly.
It's thirsty. It screams thirst. It just screams thirst.
If only y'all knew what goes on behind the scenes.
If only y'all could see our audience.
Shout out to the studio audience.
So don't force me into anything that I don't initiate myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 6 is the say what now moment. So everyone knows that in the heat of passion, people get a little carried away from time to time. You can't always be held accountable for the faces you make, the things you say. You in the moment. You're not really thinking about all of that.
But they say some crazy stuff. You say what?
But sometimes you do hear some things that make you want to remove your hand from down there and just scratch your head like, well, girl, what? What was that?
What's going on?
So, if we're doing our thing and you're yelling out the standards, that's cool. I'm with that. I'm giving you a pass. But if I hear you yell some random stuff like, milk that cow, girl, like, anything, I'm not with that. Like, what did you just say? I'm running, I'm heading to the door. I'm not with none of that.
Say what?
Milk that cow.
Yeah. What?
You heard what I said.
What is that? Like,
I'll be daddy.
Don't do it. I ain't got time.
Scream my name.
Not with that.
Right.
Now, keep in mind, as we're going through the top 10, you guys can certainly give us a call. Again, the number is 804-915-5202. We want your bad sex story. So if you've been through any of this, if you've been through anything that has nothing to do with this, that's cool. We want your story.
Yeah, call us.
So the number 5 mood killer.
Number 5.
With me, bathroom breaks are prohibited.
What the hell? What?
Meaning,
Oh, no, sometimes I got to go.
natural
Right in the middle of it.
Every now and then, you never know. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Got a cramp.
No, ain't nobody got time for that. Natural body functions are just that. They're natural. You cannot control when you have to go to the bathroom. However, if we're in the groove of things, handling our business, and you randomly decide that you have to go use the bathroom,
I'll be right back.
I want
You ain't coming
Hold
back.
that thought.
I don't have an issue with you going to the bathroom. My issue is you making your way back here.
Exactly.
I'm good. By the
Just
time
hold
you
that thought.
all
I'll be
my
right back. We
clothes
can
on.
start back right when
Nope,
we finish
my
that.
clothes on.
I want you to know you're leaving when you finish. Ain't nobody got time for no pissy
It
peen.
just messes,
I don't got time for none of
it
that.
messes up the mood. You don't think so? Pumpkin look like she be stopped. She probably put all her clothes on just to go to the bathroom. Come back, take the clothes all the way off.
I don't want nobody to see me.
But look. Let me ask you a question though. Okay. So say if they just number 1. Is that okay if they come back after that?
No, don't get up and go to the bathroom. If you get up and go to the bathroom, we're just not.
Well, you
gonna
talking
I'm not
number 2?
I'm talking both. What's your limitation?
Bathroom is the
God.
bathroom. If you close the door, you don't really know what's going on. In
You know when that smell come out there.
I ain't there. I can't do it.
Nope, prohibited. Number 4. More than likely, if it's dirty in here, you're dirty down there.
Oh.
Not true.
So, no one has time to make love in a roach colony.
You don't know that. Yeah, them roaches all in underwear and stuff.
You said,
You don't
I
know.
knew you was going to go that deep and start talking about roaches, but, you know, a dirty room don't really mean much.
So if I walk into your home or bedroom and I'm tripping over things, moving food out of my way while I'm trying to switch positions, and see so many bugs that I feel violated and wonder why they are seeing me
I
naked.
wouldn't be in there naked if it was bugs.
They're watching me and I have to go. I'm uncomfortable.
I would be too. You have to go.
Your home is dirty.
Don't even step on them, because evidently they ain't got a problem with letting them live. You got to let them things live, and you keep it moving.
They live with them every day.
Yeah, they regular. They regular around there.
They
All I'm
family.
saying is if your home is dirty, I have every right to assume that your genitals are the same.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
Keep it
Mood
clean,
killer.
keep it cute.
So when you walk in there, nah, I can't do nothing with you.
Nope. Look, you looking around like, nope, sure, nope.
And
not
they looking
tonight.
at you.
Yep. Can't do it.
Nope. Number 3. The number 3 mood killer. This is a big one for me.
Go ahead.
I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it may offend some, but again, this is my top 10. This is my personal opinion.
Top
If you don't
10
agree
mood
with it,
killers.
give me a call.
Call me. Call
Number
me.
number three reason, mood killer.
Okay. Irregular private parts.
Whoa.
When I say this,
Whoa.
uncircumcised penises are not what Jesus died for. So, I don't have even a minute to try that. Like, it's too much. I feel like I have to do folding, pulling. I'm not doing all of that for me to sleep with you.
And we ain't got time for that. That's disrespectful.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No.
It's so...
we need to talk about this before you even think you could pull something
So,
like that.
that's what I'm saying. Yo, warn me. Let me know what I'm getting myself
Give
into.
me a chance to say
Because
no.
if you are not aware of how to handle that thing, you don't handle that thing right. Matter of fact, don't just tell me. You need to walk me through what I'm supposed to do. When I see that thing, I'm not going in if the thing ain't, if it ain't. But some people argue that that's unnatural. To get circumcised is unnatural.
Well,
because that's how it's supposed to be.
Don't make that decision for me. Let me know from day
Just
one
let
that
me know.
you're
I'm
not
not saying nothing wrong
circumcised,
with it.
and
I'm
won't
just
even need to talk no
saying,
more.
let me know that you got that stuff.
So have you ever dealt with anyone who...
Indeed.
Oh.
And I had no idea, TV. You don't trick no girl. I'm letting you know, don't trick somebody. Let them know. Let them know because it's not a good. It's not cool.
Wait,
it's not cool. Unless you
no.
know how to unless you in control of it, unless you know how to handle that thing.
It's no way of handling
You
that.
can. You know, it's a certain. You know,
What are you talking about? They got stuff you can buy for so.
No, I mean they got it's a technique to, I guess, use.
It's no technique to that. That
So,
skin is
I
still
didn't know
there.
what happened. We can't just let this slide back.
Wait
like
a minute.
You can't just say
First
you
of
had
all,
uncircumcised
I didn't really. But if I was, if I wasn't a virgin, and if I had ran into somebody who wasn't circumcised, I feel like, it just, it's so uncomfortable. You cannot put somebody in that situation and not let them know. If they have never been there, it's not cool. It's like starting all over.
I never seen it, and I don't want to. I have 3 boys, and I know that before they left the hospital, that was taken care of. Because as you get older, and women start asking questions and want to know what's wrong, and then you don't see that all the time. Even in school, when they show it to you in a picture, it's cut up. So I know some of those little boys are like, what's wrong with mine? Why it looks like this?
Right.
But in the pictures, it looks like that. So.
But I think
But
that's
some
more
people,
about
like I
where
said
you're
last
located,
night,
because
it's
everybody
religion.
don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that some. I know a lot of people from up north. Specifically, I think it was Jersey and New York. Like a lot of them that's just regular.
Yeah, they don't believe in it.
So I'm gonna keep a mental note that I don't go there because I cannot, I will not. It's gross. Like,
Indeed,
I don't have time.
I agree.
If you've had an uncircumcised penis, you can certainly give us a call. Maybe if you are the owner of that member, give us a call. Talk about it.
Let us know.
Maybe we're wrong.
How do you adjust? How can we adjust?
Do you tell women?
Change our mind, because
I'm not with it
at all.
So the number 2 mood killer. Y'all might know this guy.
Who?
Mr. Straight to the point.
Just want to get in and just hurry up and do it, and then bounce on you like a rabbit, and then hurry up and get out.
Right. Listen, you cannot cross the plate without stopping at first, second, and third. It's like at this point, I've gotten naked with you. We laying down. We doing what we do. It's gonna happen. You don't have to rush into it.
Yes.
Like
they can't help it. They get excited. It's like a little bunny. Like it just energizes the body. Keep going. No.
Shout out to the rabbits.
Let's do it. Unless we initiate it, we go hurry up and do this and get it in and get out. Don't do that.
We gotta plan stuff like that.
If it's gonna be in and out, you know damn well I only got 10 minutes.
Yeah, those are called quickies. So we'll talk about it.
Pump your brakes. Take your time. Like, do y'all enjoy foreplay or?
Even if it ain't all the way foreplay, as long as you ain't jumping that thing like, you ain't do what you had to do first or get it done first. It's it's a process. Like you said, you got to get to first base, then you get to second, you get to third, and then you get to home base. You know what I mean? You got 3 whole.
Exactly.
You got time. We got time. We ain't got to go back to work. We ain't on our lunch break. So I just need for you to just set it up, get it right.
You into foreplay? Or?
Yeah, I like it.
Look at her. I want to kiss.
I'm quiet though.
Why? You are not innocent.
I am. I'm very innocent.
Last week, Pumpkin was revealed as a cheater.
And this week,
that's different.
Let's take a call. Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Yeah, well, you're talking about foreplay. I enjoy foreplay, 5-play, 6-play, 7-play, 8-play, and 9-play.
Indeed.
And sometimes I enjoy 10-play.
Ooh. So what is foreplay to you?
Foreplay is preparation for 5-play.
Okay, thank you for calling. Because he gonna keep on going. We ain't playing with you right now.
Thank you for calling.
Not right now. Now it's not the time. We almost at number 1 and you gonna mess it up with that.
I like 6 play, 7 play. What number we on?
Is he on 15 play yet?
But you know what that tells you? He might not even know what to do during foreplay. That's why he avoided the question.
He's like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all bad.
I'm just assuming.
I like all the plays.
I like all the plays. Like
every play.
Every type of play we can do. Let's go.
Let's just play.
Right. So, the number 1 mood killer. This here, I'm gonna tell you right now.
You will get up and leave.
Immediately.
Give me a title.
Bad hygiene.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
You shouldn't have even been in there, period. Why was that mood even started?
I don't have time for smelly pits. I don't have time
Why
for
you didn't know this before you got to the
balls.
room?
None of that.
Yeah, the sweaty balls. That's gross.
Yeah, I can't even say nothing. I'm just sitting right here thinking, if I'm with a man,
So
you are expected to be clean.
Hello? Like,
so
as an
I don't
adult.
even care. We don't even have to talk about your hygiene because you are expected to come to this joint correct.
You ain't even got to know you going to have sex.
If you don't
you should be clean,
right,
period.
In general.
Like,
all
don't
day,
just
24/7.
Don't just say, oh, yeah, today.
I might get some.
Today I'm going to go ahead and take a bath today. Because I might just get on tonight.
Right, like, as an adult, what were you raised to do? Were you raised to have Lenny balls? Like, I don't understand.
They can't help it. Some people it goes right over their head. It's just like, it's just there.
Well,
they always got Lenny balls, so they're going to have Lenny balls when you run into them. It's just always Lenny.
Because you neglected to wash your balls, I'm going to neglect to do anything with you, and we would never talk again.
Right, indeed. What about, so how do y'all feel about guys who sweat?
They can't help it, like dripping on you during sex. During sex, oh my God.
What dripping?
No, it do.
It's people that do that during sex. Like they'll be sweating, and like I've had that happen before, and I grabbed a pillow. Like,
oh my God, I'm not trying to be rained on.
Right, rain on me.
Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
I just want to say I love the smell of a man after a long day at the gym. Ain't nothing like it.
Word.
Really? So you don't consider that bad hygiene if he doesn't wash it off first?
No, not at all.
To each his own.
All right.
Thanks for calling. What do y'all think about that though? Like, is that sexy?
Some people do say that's sexy though, or a man that just got off his construction job.
No, I don't even, matter of fact, no. Nope.
I'm not with it. Do not make it rain on me in the form of sweat.
I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it.
Thanks for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Yeah, actually I have 2. One, the sweat and the dripping, it got in my eyes.
Oh, God.
That was just the
girl, grab the pillow.
Did you keep doing it? Did you keep going?
Did you keep going?
No, I left it.
I would have too. I cannot blame you.
So, man, back to your number 3 with the uncircumcised penis. Like, I've had that experience.
Oh, wow.
How was it?
Did he tell you?
It was, huh?
Did he warn you that he was uncircumcised?
No.
That's not fair, guys.
I looked at it and I was like, so what we do now? Like,
did you know something was wrong with it, though, when you saw it?
I really didn't. I tried pulling it back, and then it had a stench to it.
So did you go through with it? Did you guys finish? Did you guys go through with it? Did y'all get the deed done?
Oh, yeah. No. I just left.
No, yeah.
Got in the car and left. I was done.
That's a let's leave moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for calling.
No problem.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm saying, fellas. Like,
she's pulling it back.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you feel about it. You gotta go like this.
I shouldn't have to do that much work. Like, I'm not here for that.
But he's not responsible. I mean, it's his parents, but he is responsible for letting you know, to prepare you.
Exactly.
Teach me, show me what the hell I need to be prepared for. Make sure you call us
804-915-5202.
I'm just so stressed out.
Yeah,
like, you cannot just unleash uncircumcised penises on people. Like, people
you don't do that.
You need to go to jail. Like, I can't.
He said you need to go to jail. So you're going to send him straight to jail.
I'm stressed out. My top 10 is done. I don't know.
Top 10 mood killers. Make sure you follow him. It's Kim Barbie. It's KimBarbie.com.
Tweet us. You can tweet me at 2TheP Show. That's number 2, The P Show.
Tweet me at It's Kim Barbie.
And I'm at Boobs and Tattoos. Make sure you use these.
So, first question. will bad sex break the deal with you? Would that, if the sex is bad, will you just say, boom, done, can't do it?
I'll go last.
Well, I actually have a rule. I have this cliche 3-month rule thing. So at that point, I probably have feelings for the individual. So I guess if our sex is bad that first time, I'm going to give you another shot. But if it's not fixing, if it's not getting any better, we need to have a conversation. And we might not have any more conversations after that.
How do you talk about fixing that? You know,
I mean, I'm going to try like this and I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to try to take control of the situation. But if it still ain't good,
Well, me personally, it depends on how long, you know, whether or not we was talking, because you got the 3-month rule, but see, my rule is I'm going to grab it before we even get there. You know what I mean? I need to at least know what I'm getting myself into.
You know, you go to the lot, you test it out, you need to you didn't
roll past that lot at least twice.
So you need to go ahead and touch that and see.
You know what I mean? I know what's going on before I jump in that thing, but I do feel like, you know, if I can't fix it, then you can't fix it. Because the first time, like, I'm not going to fake it. You know what I mean? It's not going to fake it. So evidently it was bad. If I say it was bad, then it was really bad, and you don't get second time.
But I'm glad you said that, though. So do you guys fake it? Will you? Have you ever?
Pumpkin, have you ever faked it?
Yeah.
How many?
Really?
Can you count?
A lot. Fake it. Let me tell y'all, faking is okay if something ain't going on right at that moment.
And you trying to get that
thing. And you need to hurry up.
But I shouldn't have to.
I need you to hurry up and move.
That's the
exit faking
fee.
Is okay.
That's the exit fee. You pay that price.
You start going ham. I don't care. If it's not right, you go ham. You go crazy. You just get in it. Because it's a mind thing. Sex is a mind thing. And if you sitting there, it's just like people that go too fast. How about that? You know what I mean? I'll be like, look, think about a football game or something. Think about something else. Get your mind off of what
we're going to get back to Pumpkin's football game. Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Yes, I have a bad sex story. I was tempted one night to, test out a friend I had been with for like a while. And I just hadn't wanted to do anything with him. So I decided to give him a shot. And it was whack as hell. It was just
all around the board,
just bad.
What made it bad?
And I guess he just didn't have any stroke. He didn't have any
I knew that's what she was going with it.
It was just horrible. And so, he could kind of tell I wasn't into it. So he just gave up and was like, I'm tired of, trying to have sex with you because I just can't please you.
So he blamed you.
Yeah, he blamed me.
Yeah, he blamed me.
Wow.
It's her fault.
It's definitely her fault.
So was he endowed, or was it a mixture of he didn't know what to do with it and he also wasn't really packing?
He said it was too much and he didn't know what to do with it, and I just wouldn't think it for him.
He didn't know what to do with himself?
He said he was too much for you.
Oh, you was too much for him.
No, he said I was too much for him.
Okay.
Sir, man up.
What does it mean for a girl to be too much?
I never heard of that.
Thank you for calling.
All right,
that's crazy.
What is it too much for a girl?
How am I too much for you and you?
I mean,
you in control of the situation.
You know what? Because some guys, girls in the beginning they might not, they acting all shy. I don't do this.
And then
she hit him with too much.
Yeah.
She ran in the junk. She ain't even.
Wow.
You know what I mean? She just started. She might have put it on him too fast. She skipped first and second base and third base. She went straight to home. He wasn't ready for it. Well, some people not.
All right, now let's go back to this faking.
Faking.
All right, it's okay to fake sometimes, just to speed up the process so you don't have to sit there and keep pretending.
Right.
Or be quiet, because the quieter you are.
Or so that you don't just kick him out and keep it moving.
Would you stop in the middle?
I'm going to say it's so nice.
Oh, wow.
Get up. Get up. And let's go.
Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Yeah, well, I want to comment on something there. I could understand the two young ladies next to you saying that, maybe the guy wasn't enough and they had to fake it or something like that. But where in the world do you fit in that picture?
Well, sir.
You're acting as if you were a woman and you're taking the woman's point of view.
Well, sir, you just asked the question, so let me answer it.
I'm still a man.
You asked the question, so let me answer it.
Gay doesn't mean you're going to act.
You asked the question, so let me answer it.
Go ahead. Answer your question, Ken.
It is now the year 2012. Men now take the same thing that women take up them. Where have you been?
We ain't gonna get too graphic, but
right,
you know
we're still on daytime
TV.
TV. But you see where I'm going, sir. So don't come at me like that. Don't come for me, sir.
Don't do it.
Clearly,
Don't do it. You don't want no parts of them.
I don't mean, I'm speechless.
But back to the figure. He trying to act like he wouldn't be trying to hit this himself.
Don't even get out your last
Make sure you call us at 804-915.
What's the number?
It's 915-5202.
That just messed me all up.
Shout out to the callers. Make sure you show us some respect. We just talking. It's strictly conversation. It's just for entertainment. And if we talking about, let's back to faking. About faking. You fake?
No. I shouldn't have to.
I ain't
y'all don't fake though?
I'ma fix it.
How do you say it nicely?
I did.
What do you say nicely?
Get up.
That's not nice.
All right, well, that's the nicest. I'ma get up. If I can't fix it, then what? Yo, I'm just that faking stuff ain't right. It ain't right.
You gotta call back. Turn your TV down when you call, you guys.
All right.
But as far as faking, I have once.
Okay.
It was my first time, but that's because you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. It's like, well, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But after that, after gaining more experience, it's like, I won't into that. What was that?
What was that doing?
Second chances. You said no.
No.
I say yes.
It depends on how long we were talking.
I'll give you a second chance. Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry.
Hey, I have to say hey to Kid and Barbie first. Hey, boo.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Well.
I was calling to comment in reference to the last young lady as well. As far as she said the guy was too much for her, it may have been that he could, was drowning. He might not know what he was doing, and he could possibly have drowned. So she may have had the gushy going on, so he couldn't handle it. So that's that's where it comes to where a man, where a girl could be too much for a man.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you, if the guy's telling you you're too much for him and so forth, would you try to fall back a little bit and let him do his thing, or are you gonna continue to put the ishy gushy on him?
Ain't no way you can help that as a female. Yeah. You got the ishy gushy, you got the ishy gushy. Ain't no way you can come back.
Can't fix that.
Exactly. That don't need to be fixed. He need to fix it on his end.
Hello.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I faked it before. Sometimes you gotta act like they doing it to please them, to make them feel good.
If you really
like that man, but eventually you gonna go ahead on and cut that off because it ain't worth your time.
Hello, I don't have time to fake it. If you can't give it to me right, bye.
That's because you're rude. See, I gotta feel it.
Exactly.
Thank you for calling.
Very rude. Both of them. It's a nice way of telling people get off.
But if you don't
care
about him,
and you go ham with it
if we don't care about him, if he don't mean anything, then can we just get him out?
But then you just never go
right. If I don't know you like that, bye. Thanks for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Yeah.
What's up? Tell us.
I want to talk about big girls.
Oh.
Big girls.
Let's go.
Yeah, they always say how a big man always got the little small wiener.
All right.
But
the small man always got the big package.
But
so they say.
So is that
allegedly?
Which one are you?
So I'm asking, can the big girl on the left take a little small package?
What? Are you willing to take a small package, Pumpkin?
Answer his question. Thank you for calling. Are you willing to take a small package, Pumpkin?
Small packages don't bother me.
What?
We discussed this last time.
But I don't remember.
It don't bother me. I'm out here for them. I represent for them. It's nothing wrong with it, man. It's nothing wrong with it. See, that's what y'all problem is. Y'all want somebody to dig the guts out. I don't need that. I need this to last me for years. Y'all, it's crazy. There's no way. Oh, I need a 13? Come on now.
I do.
Yeah, that's too much.
No. I'm going to tell you this.
Six or less.
I don't do nothing. I don't do anything with the expectation of shorting myself. So if I'm getting into something with you, why should I have to short myself and not get the bigger end of the stick Because you're not packing nothing. No, we just don't need to deal with each other because it's
just not my style.
Exactly.
There ain't nothing wrong with what you got going on at all, ever.
Should they discuss that with you too? Should that be discussed?
That's why we text drive.
I already knew on nothing going down there. Like Rand, I already knew what I was getting myself into.
Oh, can you feel that though? Can you know? Well, nah, that ain't it.
I know. I still, even if I didn't feel it or if I felt it, at that point I know what I'm getting myself into.
So it matters. Size matters.
So have you ever backed out of a situation because you grabbed it and it won't too much or nothing?
She's not gonna even be in the situation because she test drive a couple weeks before.
You know, but
she test drive. She ain't getting it to him. She just test drive. She just want to know.
Granted, I've never ran into a guy who was like, "Yo, no, it's not even. That ain't even my style." But I had.
It might be the dudes you pick.
Yeah, I must have got good taste. That's all.
Definitely. If everybody been good, you know what I mean, like been straight like that. But
I've been blessed to never have to deal with a little penis. So
nothing wrong with it, guys.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Y'all
There's girls out there just like me that are okay with
She with that. If you not packing nothing, fucking ready.
Like
I'm not looking for 13. I'm just looking for a good, cool, boom, let's get this done. I don't want to look at my little brother's thing,
Right, it's creepy.
Yeah, I don't want to look at little brother's thing. So I just need the grown man thing. That's it. Ain't got to be too big. Just need to be grown.
All right, so we were on second chances, and you said no second chance after bad sex.
It depends on if we was, how long we was talking. But granted, I have talked to a guy for about 2 years. Literally, we literally talked for about 2 years. He was my homeboy. We slept in the same bed a couple times. Never had sex. In my mind, I thought he was either gay or he had a small thing immediately. Immediately. I mean, as a female, you ain't gonna sleep in a bed with one man more than twice, and he not gonna try nothing.
Haven't even tried.
Yeah. So over 2 years, we slept in a bed a couple times together. Never tried anything. The time we did try it, he was uncircumcised, and it did not work.
Oh God, okay. That's the uncircumcised one.
Yeah, I didn't know, and you know what? Honestly, I thought I grabbed it.
And after knowing somebody for 2 years, why haven't we discussed this?
Why didn't you warn me?
I would feel betrayed.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
The betrayal setting.
It's very cliche for people to say, but when you're in a relationship for an extended amount of time, does the same sex with the same person, does that become lame? And you guys can chime in on this too. Give us a call.
804
915
5202.
915-5202. Give us a call. Let us know. Is it a way to spice it up? Is the same sex lame sex? Let us know.
All right, your second chance.
I mean, I would. It depends on how long I'm talking to that person.
If you're emotionally attached.
Right. Because at that point, my feelings are invested, so I'm not going to let you go because you got
that means your feelings are attached. You might be with them for 10 years, and they still could have a small thing for the whole 10 years.
No, they would never have a small thing because we're going to take care of it.
You already should take care of it.
All right, so if it was really bad, and you won't give them a chance for 10 years because you was emotionally attached. See, that's why you should have grabbed it from the beginning. You need to know.
Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. Do you have a bad sex story?
Well, I'd like to say hello, Kim Barbie.
Hi.
And I have a comment for Pumpkin. You need to get off the little Peter Weeder.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
She said you need to get off the little Peter Weeder. Then she called it a Peter Weeder.
What's wrong with it? You wake up the next morning, don't even know you did something. I need to wake up and know I did I show up the next morning. I got to know it.
That's what happened my first time, so that's all I know.
Baby.
See, I don't lie.
Thank you for calling.
But you guys are great. I love the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so
somebody got to be here for the little man.
I ain't saying nothing wrong. They make the
everybody
go
can't come out. You know what I'm saying? It's not
I'm not here for it.
So how you grab it? Can you show me how you grab it? How you normally?
I'm not doing any demonstrations because it's children watching.
I'm not going into the Olympics expecting to receive bronze. I won't go.
Tomorrow. I can give you an example
of what you do, how you grab it.
Yeah, I'll show y'all what.
Because sometimes you got to act accordingly. You got to adjust to what's going on in there.
Definitely.
All I'm saying is I'm not shooting for the bronze medal. I want the gold.
I want all around. Give me all them things.
All right. So Ken is doing second chances, and I'll give you a second chance. I can even give you 3. 3 strikes you out.
But they 3
strikes you out. What is wrong, y'all? Right now.
3 whole
3 strikes you out. I'll give you 3 chances.
What test you get the chance to take 3 times?
None. A pregnancy test, and it probably be the same every time. That's only when you want to store and buy that thing because you purchased it.
But look though, what if
you out?
Okay, so in Pumpkin's situation, how would you spice that up? how would you fix it these other times?
I don't know.
How do you spice up bad sex, you guys? Let us know.
Have these stores.
Would y'all let me know? Would y'all like for me to give y'all my 5 ways?
I really want to hear your top
I got a whole 5 ways to spice up some same-sex, or what you would call lame sex, you know, with the same person.
Well, give it to us. You've been holding out.
No, I mean, you know, because if I was to have sex, granted, you know, I'm still a virgin, I still have my V card, so I'm just saying, you know,
if you were to.
And if I was in a relationship, you know, because most of the time this happens when you're in a relationship, you're in a committed relationship, you really like this person, but yeah, you've been having sex together for a long time. We know each other favorite this, we know each other favorite that, but we've been doing the same thing for a long time, you know? and you can just start my number 5 way to, you know, spice up a relationship or spice up the sex life. It's something simple, you know, like a dinner date. You feed me, I feed you. Let's go out, let's go somewhere different. Let's get dressed up, you know, let's wine and dine each other.
But how is that fixing the sex?
Because we setting it up, boo. We done fed each other. We done had some real good food.
If you have a good date, naturally.
It's a whole good date. All right, boo. We had a really good date. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, you just spent a couple dollars. We done went somewhere totally different. I fed you, you know, on my fork. I gave you a taste of my food. And now we gonna go home. We feeling good about each other. And we gonna do something.
I'm not with that because
what?
I didn't wind and dine you, spent my money, and then I'm gonna go home and
spend your money.
Well, I'm gonna let you spend your money on me and treat me, but you still gonna take me home and give me whack ping.
No, I don't have time. See, that's what. See, first of all, we're not talking about it being whack. We're talking about the fact that you done had sex with the same person for a long time. We spicing up the same sex, right? Like everybody, evidently you agree that same sex means lame sex.
Not necessarily. I've been in long-term relationships. I know.
So you had to spice it up, right? You had to come up with new ways, reinvent the sex life.
I mean, it was just right.
Well, you know, number 4. This is after we already home. You know, we know each other. We you know, I'm Ty, you're Ken, whatever. Role play. I'm gonna be, you know, Carmen today. I'm gonna be.
Role play can get you in the mood.
What Carmen do?
Carmen do it. Carmen do that thing you like. Carmen do that thing you like, and she don't mind. She don't mind you grabbing. You know, she don't mind pushing her around the room. She don't mind. You know. Let's do it. Let's do something different. Let's dress up. Let's dress up. Let's role play. Let's stop at the store and grab something sexy. Yeah. You know, go to.
Have you role play, Pumpkin?
No.
Would you?
I don't even think I could get serious.
Yeah,
that would just throw me all up. That's a mood killer. For real. Because I'd be like, are you serious?
I'm with that. I'll be Batman. I'll be Superman. I'll do all that. I'm with that.
Role play. And that's easy. That's free. That's easy. Like I said, you put on something sexy. You do something different. Don't be yourself in bed. You ain't got to necessarily be a police officer or Superman for that fact. But you can just do something different that you don't normally always do, that you think that you done seen somewhere else, or that your man might have said, ooh, boo, that's sexy. You role play. You do what he like because you know what he like. You know what I mean?
I see that.
My number 3. And you might have to spend a little money on these. I done priced them. You go to Spencer's. You go to the sex store. These things cost about $100. You get a pole. Put it in the middle of the room.
Oh, people like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, get a pole.
I'm not getting on nobody pole at $170.
You ain't got to get on it.
That's not gonna happen.
You use that pole as your... You know.
Well, I'm just put my leg on?
No, that's your prop.
I'm going to work the pole.
That's the prop.
I'm with that.
If you don't want to get on, I'm just saying for those who don't want to get on it, I'm telling you, the fact that you just around that pole, you dancing around the pole, you ain't got to get on that thing now one time. But if you holding one arm on that pole, you swinging around, you know, you got Beyonce Dance for Me, you got something real sexy on. And I'm just saying, I feel like that would spice up same sex. That pole, once that pole is in your room, you going to spice it up for at least about 2 months. Because he ain't going to get over it. He's not going to get over that pole because that's something edgy. You know, well, some guys might not like it. Some guys might think that's the sexiest. I
don't see that ever getting old. That's like...
Ever.
What, getting on the...
You can always switch up the songs, turn on some Pussycat Dolls, turn on some Beyonce.
Like,
I'm going to tell y'all right now.
You don't have to get on it.
I'm too old to be crawling up a pole.
Use it as a prop. Use it as a prop.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
I don't
know. In the middle of the floor.
He come in the room, you just on the pole like
kids going to come in the room.
Or you can get the pole
Little Johnny.
and the girl to go with it.
Johnny going to come in.
You can bring somebody with you. You get the pole, you bring somebody in, and she's just dancing. We got the pole, she's just dancing. Anyway, my number 2 way to spice up is something like a vacation. Let's go. Let's get on the plane. Let's go somewhere new. Let's have sex on the beach. Let's go, you know, to a hotel room. Let's go somewhere where we can have some fun and be somewhere, you know, in an outside environment. We're not at home. Of course, immediately it's gonna spark, you know, something. What? Caller. Dirty laundry.
Yes. You know, a few minutes ago, one of the young ladies was saying that she wasn't going to say something because she knows that there's young children watching. Well, there's young children watching and listening to everything you're saying. This is inappropriate for this time slot. You're sounding like whores up there.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Appreciate it.
We're whores, you guys, because we have sex. Like she didn't have sex to
But I'm
make
pretty
those
sure her
kids.
kids, how did the kids get?
Hello?
Yeah.
All
Turn
right.
the TV off.
We definitely said that it was going to be
We set the
We
You
expectation.
don't have to.
definitely
Okay,
But
so
no.
listen.
Go ahead.
Number two way is vacation. You know, let's go somewhere. Let's fly somewhere. Let's pack our clothes. Let's bring some new stuff, and let's just go somewhere different, and we can do whatever we want, wherever we want. You know,
Yeah.
have fun somewhere outside. Leave the kids at home. Leave the dog at the vet. Whatever. You know, just go somewhere new.
I see that.
You know, and number one, I'm kind of iffy. I feel like this is more of something I would do if I'm married. Caller.
Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry.
How y'all doing this evening?
Hello.
Hi, girl.
Now, I agree with the lady that you just was getting into what I was calling about on the right. I mean, y'all do know this is hunting season, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what do you mean?
Just cutting up in the woods in front of the campfire, buck naked. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I love that.
All right.
Is that how you spice up your sex
Yeah.
life?
Oh, yeah, a little scenery. You know, a little different scenery.
Okay.
Marshmallows and everything like that.
So she getting her romantic side on.
Yeah.
I see that. Thank you for calling.
Right.
That's
Thank
super
you.
cheap. Get some marshmallows.
Romantic girl.
Put them
I'm
things
with
in the
that.
suitcase. The marshmallows, they ain't number like $2. Not a vacation.
We booming, ain't it?
Hello.
It's almost over.
Thank you for calling Dirty Laundry. You have a bad sex story?
I just had a comment. Hey, boo, this is Deja.
Hey.
Yeah, I was just commenting on y'all's couple ways to spice it up. Now, I'm all down for the sex on the beach. You know, I tried that once.
Oh.
Personally, wouldn't recommend it. You know, saying get in places you don't really want it to end up. You know. I'm down for the pole. You know, I got one myself. You know, I love to be thrown around. Want to be thrown up against the wall. You know, I want to see my head print up against the headboard. You know, actually put your name on it, make me scream for a reason.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, all the stuff that y'all saying to spice it up, all for it. Flexibility is a definite positive. You know, so y'all just funny. Love watching the show.
Thank you.
Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Bye, boo.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Well, I'm going to keep this. We get to my number one reason, well, a way to spice up a sex life. And like I said, this is more for people who are really committed. In a real committed relationship, or in my opinion, I feel like you should be a little bit more committed. Committed is threesome. Let's ask somebody else. Let's bring somebody new.
You're doing too much.
No.
Only no. I totally listen, guys. Let me explain. Can I explain?
Go ahead.
I will do it, or I will consider it under the you know, if we married, that's something different, you know. But I would never do it with somebody that I just say this is my boo, this is my boyfriend. I don't even care if it's my fiance. If we're not married, I'm not considering it. But I'm saying that this is a way, you know. Some people agree. Will Smith, they believe, you know, swingers. A lot of people, Jada, they think that that's okay. And I don't personally agree, but I do feel like that's a way that some people,
I'll tell you, I require way too much attention to share with anybody
Not
else.
sharing.
I'm just saying.
Thanks for calling Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, my question is for the shorty with the blonde hair.
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah, you was talking like, you know, you like do new adventurous things. What's you know, on the average, like what's something that you do for, you know, that one special man?
Something that I do for on the average
For a special man.
for a special man.
Yeah.
If he's
Like, you know,
special, like what? Say it again.
like if that's your man, like your special man, you know, on the average, you might do something different for him, you know.
If he's special, I'm gonna just do what he likes. That's just
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna do that thing he liked when he told me he liked it. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's how I'm gonna get it done. That's it. Now, you know, it ain't nothing major. If you ain't doing nothing major, you don't get nothing major from the kid. But you know, if he's mine, then I know what he like, and I'm gonna do it.
I know that's right.
Thank you for calling. Dirty laundry.
Yeah, 5 minutes. What can we
You
do in 5
trying to get
minutes?
on. You felt that right.
And you know, I felt it in the
What
air.
can we do in 5 minutes? We got a
5
quickie.
minutes.
It's a quickie.
5 minutes. Y'all can talk about, you know.
But I'm not.
Y'all didn't tell me, what about threesomes? What about it?
I can't because maybe if I'm messing, it's two people who I don't care about.
Yeah, of course. I'm
But
thinking I don't know her. She got an interview.
No, but if you're in a committed relationship, that
nope,
makes
you're
it
not
harder
touching my
because
man.
they probably stay in touch with each other outside of you.
No.
That's when it get messy.
I found her. She
That's
lived.
cool.
I
She know where you live at now.
So have you?
No.
She got
Have
your
you?
phone number.
No, like I said, that's something that I would only do if I was in a committed,
I have never
married.
did
You
that.
know, that's something you look
I'm
forward
too
to.
jealous.
Guys look forward to stuff like that, and you know, maybe we on our vacation and I see a little girl, you know, we want to do something strange. That's what my boo want, and he about to give me that thing. I might do it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not totally against it, but it's nothing that I would consider anytime soon. Anytime soon.
I feel like we shouldn't have to invite anyone else into our bedroom to enjoy ourselves. So
Definitely. To fix
after
it.
about 10 years, maybe.
No.
Never. Okay. I mean, that's on you.
for me to be with you for 10 years, it was right.
All right.
So
I'm just asking, you know. I'm just telling my top 5 ways to spice it up a little bit.
All right, so next week, y'all, we're going to talk about why you didn't get married.
I'm gonna tell you exactly the top 10 reasons why you will not get married next
Nobody wants you.
week.
From 3
And
people
I'm
that are
going to
not
give
married.
you 5 reasons why you don't get married.
Yeah.
Don't you
What's
like
wrong with marriage? What's
What
wrong
is
with
marriage?
marriage?
Can somebody call us? Make sure you call us next week at 804, same number,
Yeah.
915.
I'm off. We're gonna talk about this next week, but I'm off for it.
915-9502.
It's a
next
good
week.
issue.
Hit me up. Come to 1800 tomorrow night, 6 to 12. Catch me on thepshow.com, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday.
Check me out. It's KimBarbie.com, your number 1 source for all your news 24/7. And you can also tweet me at It's Kim Barbie.
I'm at Boobs and Tattoos. That's BOOBZNTATTOOZ with Z's. I'm live tonight on boobsandtattoosradio.com, and we're
Check her
talking
out.
about bringing up old shit. You know, when is it appropriate? When are you using it for revenge? You know, just stuff like that. Call us 347-919-2409. Boobs and Tattoos.
Boobs, before we go, I got a comment. Tell her to stop lying. She is nobody's virgin.
Hey, see, that's what call us next week.
You got
Call us
people
next
sending
week.
messages.
On a V, I got a V card. Y'all don't even know. That thing paid for.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I'm not.
Make sure-
Oh,
Make sure you tweet us. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you know.
Tweet me
let
at
us know. Tell us your crazy
TLL
stories.
or at To The P Show. Follow us on Instagram. The same names on Instagram, except for
Well,
yours.
actually,
Official
mine is
Kim
official
Barbie.
Kim Barbie because some stranger
We're
snatched
going to get
it.
us a Dirty Laundry
Instagram and
so they can find us. They can start Googling Dirty Laundry and post.